I did a post about this topic the other day. What do you do when you have ongoing ruminating negative thoughts about a former boyfriend, former girlfriend, former wife, former husband, former best friend, whatever it might be? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you handle this kind of stuff? What's going on in our minds that allows us to have these negative feelings? What are the benefits of having negative feelings? What's the negativity about having negative feelings? I want to go through it all today. This is really crucial. For 46 years, we have helped so many people end their ruminating thoughts about the ex-husband that cheated, the ex-wife that cheated, the ex-girlfriend that betrayed you with money, the ex-boyfriend that lied to you all the time, whatever it might be. We have these negative ruminating thoughts. And first of all, it's just part of life. I'm not going to tell you never have them, but I am going to give you some ideas on what we need to do when we have them, and I also want to talk about the negative effect of being angry, vindictive, frustrated with someone who's not in your life as a lover. Now, maybe you have kids and you have to see them or talk to them or something. That's a different story. But, if you don't have to see them, if you don't, or even if you do, use the same technique. The minute you have that negative thought, just say, cancel that thought and bless them. Oh my God. When I tell my clients first to do this, they all freak out. 30 days later, they're going, God, David, thank you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for giving me this incredible tool. Do you know that my stress level has decreased by 50% over the last week or two just because I say, cancel that thought, bless him, or cancel that thought, bless her. So what you're doing is you're reframing the negative reaction. You're canceling the negative reaction and you're sending out a positive vibe. That can only help you, whether they receive it, whether they feel it or not. Nothing can stop energy. You are sending them a positive vibration now. When we choose not to do this and we choose to justify, well, you don't understand, David, he or she did this and this and this and this and this and this. They could do 1,000 different things. But you're the one who gets damaged with the negative thought process about them. Your immune system gets compromised. The cells in your body, the organs damaged with negative thoughts. I mean, this has been proven for years, and we have to be able to take control. This is called emotional regulation. When you can quit justifying, quit rationalizing why you're angry, why you have a right to be angry, why you should still be angry, you reclaim your life. You take your life back. Scarlett Lewis is probably one of the greatest examples of this. When her son Jesse was murdered at the Connecticut elementary school a number of years ago by Adam Lanza, I interviewed her so many times, and she would say the same thing. Like, I had to forgive Adam Lanza for killing my son, because if I didn't, Adam Lanza would hold my brain hostage for the rest of my life. And see, that's what happens with us. When we don't let someone go, eventually we need to get to forgiveness. I'm not even talking about that yet. But until we let those negative thoughts go, cancel them, and bless that person, we're going to suffer. They own us. Oh my God. Your former husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, they own you completely if you allow the negative thoughts to continue. That's all we have to do, is reframe and reframe and reframe. And if I were you, I'd also do the same exercise at least a couple times a day in writing. I had this negative thought about my former husband today. I said, cancel that thought and bless him. Wow, that was hard, but it'll get easier. It'll get easier and easier and easier. This is an act of self-love. When you're willing to accept that you don't have to think negatively to destroy your own mind, body, and spirit. And you can release someone, even if it takes a little bit of time. Keep doing the work. And if you need help, I offer everyone a free 20-minute session on the phone. Just go to talkdavid.com. At the Contact Us button, send an email. My team will set up the free 20-minute session. Also, we have 5 free books at the website. Go now, talkdavid.com. They could definitely help radically change your life. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.